and a cousin of mine be laid to rest today. Remains to be laid to rest. So he would have started his transitioning a couple of weeks ago. By this time, yeah, he's with the elders. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's up, girl?
I'm good.
Talk to me.
Good morning to you, the nation. Good morning to Nabila. A reading from the Word of God, Psalm 95. Go on along with it for me, please. Where are you? Oh, come, let us sing unto the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise unto the rock of our salvation. Let us come before his presence with thanksgiving and make a joyful noise unto him with psalms. For the Lord is a great God and a great King above all gods. In his hands are the deep places of the earth, and the strength of the hills is his also. The seas is his, and he made it, and his hands formed the dry land. O come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. This is the end of the scripture reading.
Thank you, my dear. And how are you doing? How's the family? How the girls? Do I find the girls really let me go behind here and them?
Well, they are going to walk everybody, and they are leaving the back.
Olive! Well, wait now. Look at trouble. I lose, boy. I lose.
No, no lose. I wishing Kirani all the best today.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, this is what I want to hear. I love that coming from you without an invitation. I love that coming from you. We're wishing him all the best today.
Man of the soil.
Yeah.
Wishing him all the
You
best.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes, and God bless him upon him. Not he alone, but everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a nice day.
You too, my dear.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Grenada, the black man, thank you. Grenada teach me my biggest lesson. And who ain't learned from them, I am sorry. But listen to the lesson, Grenadian teach me, and they teach me. Oh, with all of this, there's something I've got to play for you. Hold on, where is it? I got it last evening, and I thought I played for you. And I want you to listen and listen very carefully. All right? Listen and listen very carefully. Take your time. Okay? Should be coming up in a short while. Okay, let's start that over. Let's get that from the top. Because I want you to listen to it and listen to it very carefully. It is important that you listen. It's important that you listen. Don't want you to miss it at all. Okay? A bit slow in coming, but it will come.
4 active COVID-19 cases. As this is a rapidly unfolding situation, the Ministry of Health will continue to update within the coming days. Thank you.
Dr. Sean Charles, and that is a statement from the Ministry for Health. I don't really think I need to say much on this, do I?
He said he don't really want the AstraZeneca. He said what he really want is the Moderna or the Pfizer. But if he can't get that, he go wait on the one from Cuba. Plus his friend in the country making a special one from Bush and they calling it the push in the bush. I say, boy, don't be stupid. The best vaccine is the one you can get right now. Because while you waiting on vaccine, COVID not waiting on you, you know. So take what you could get today because tomorrow is another story. Plus vaccine is not just about you. It's about you protecting your co-workers, your friends, your family, your community. You don't want to bring nothing by them and they shouldn't want to bring nothing by you. So make sure they get the vaccine too. I mean to say you wash your hand, you wear your mask, you keep your distance. So what's a little vaccine? A jab here and a jab there and you're done. It's just a different kind of jab. So boy, take in front before in front take you. Get your vaccine now.
As they say, take in front before in front take you. You know what you gotta do. I ain't need to tell you that. You're a big person, you're a big man, you're a big woman. You do what you want to do. The challenges that you'll face, all up to you.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
Yep. Grenada! What's up? What's popping? What's going on? It's a Thursday morning. Normally we got agriculture rolling, but not this morning.
It's a hungry world.
We're going to be reaping the fruits of our labor in relation to agriculture. What I mean by that, simply this. With all the yams and the blogger and the fish caught on the lands, all of this, we're seeing the benefits this morning. Will it be gold?
You gotta be careful.
I'm not thinking anything else. I'm telling you honestly, I am not thinking anything else. I don't care what you say. I am just not thinking anything else. It doesn't make, oh please, I'm not even going to mention anything except gold. That's all I'm thinking right now, gold. I'm going to reach out to my good friend Dexter Mitchell. I reached out to him the other day, he didn't answer, but I'm going to reach out to him this morning again. Thinking here is gold, nothing else but gold. I ain't saying, well, you know, so that's why I'm not even calling them other colors. You crazy? No, gold. And oh well, if that, no, gold.
He said he don't really want the AstraZeneca. He said what he really want is the Moderna or the Pfizer. But if he can't get that, he go wait on the one from Cuba. Plus his friend in the country making a special one from Bush and they calling it the push in the bush. I say, boy, don't be stupid. The best vaccine is the one you can get right now. Because while you waiting on vaccine, COVID not waiting on you, you know. So take what vaccine is not just about you. It's about you protecting your co-workers, your friends, your family, your community. You don't want to bring nothing by them and they shouldn't want to bring nothing by you. So make sure they get the vaccine too. I mean to say you wash your hand, you wear your mask, you keep your distance. So what's a little vaccine? A jab here and a jab there and you're done. It's just a different kind of jab. No.
Fast pay, on you an easy way to pay. Fast pay, fast pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
Fast pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. Fast pay, fast pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Steps inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissy.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissy.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression.
Sissons. Express your style with color by Sissons.
Spot On, a new program with new perspectives every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here on the Realest of the Real, Real 91.9 and 91.5 FM. Real talk, real people, real issues in real time. With your host, Sheldon Scott.
This is Dr. Chaitin again. Just letting you know there is absolutely no excuse for sexual violence against our children.
Me say no make them take advantage of you.
A message from Grenlick.
To maximize energy efficiency, pay attention to how you use energy and track your energy costs. Take the time to read and understand your bill.
Grenlick, energizing our Grenada. Call us at 237 or visit grenlick.com.
My namesake at the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office. Andre Charles, it is this morning for you folks. On the morning when it is going to be gold, I tell you, it looks just like a golden morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you and to the listeners of Real FM. And here's the weather for today, Thursday, 5th August 2021. Currently, the weather is fair, winds are calm, barometric pressure 1017.5 millibars. That's above normal and rising. Present temperature 26.7 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 87%. Yesterday's maximum temperature 31.2 degrees Celsius. Last night's minimum 25.2 degrees Celsius. No rainfall was recorded over the past 24 hours. Hence, the total for the month remains at 10.4 millimeters. And now to have a look at the forecast, value for today and tonight. Currently, the state of Grenada will be impacted by an approaching tropical wave, which should cause some increase in cloudiness within the next 1 to 2 hours. Hence, we expect some partly cloudy to cloudy conditions with occasional showers and a low chance of isolated thunderstorm. Improvement is expected by late morning into the afternoon. Maximum temperature 30 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas light to moderate. Waves up to 4 feet in open waters. Tides will be low at 8:38 a.m., high at 3:30 p.m., and low at 7:11 p.m. Sunset today at 6:33, rises tomorrow at 5:55. Just a repeat of the forecast, value for today and tonight. Partly cloudy to cloudy with occasional showers and a low chance of isolated thunderstorm. Improvement is expected by late morning into the afternoon. I'm Andre Charles, reporting for the Met Office. Thank you.
Thank you, Dre. But before you run off, can you give me that line again? What is approaching?
A tropical wave.
A tropical wave. Yeah. You better believe that. Yeah. A tropical wave with a golden front.
I like that.
A tropical wave with a golden front. You got it right, bro. You got it right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dre.
Take care.
All right, good. Yeah, a tropical wave? Of course. That wave has got to have a golden front. Ain't nothing different. I can't have anything else. Tropical wave? You bet your bottom dollar this is going to be historical today. Well, it's already historical. The fact that he's there is already historical. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning to the world. How you guys doing? Nice to see you this morning. Hey, me? Oh, I have a funeral. Yeah, I'm burying the rest of the team today. Well, yeah, after everything, I'm just going to bury the rest of the team, you know, the rest of the guys who taking part in the 400. Yeah, that's the funeral I'll be attending this afternoon. Good afternoon. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Mr. Donald. And how are you this morning?
I'm all right.
Good morning to Grenada, Clerico, and Petit Matlick. Oh, I cannot rest this morning until I call you to wish my boy, Kirani James, I pray to God this morning, as I lift him up to the Lord this morning, that God will bless him on this track. Oh God, Father, I want God to give him the strength of Samson this morning and grant him the spirit of endurance that he'll be able to endure till the end, that he'll be able to gain that crown of righteousness. The crown of righteousness he must gain this morning is the gold medal. I pray to God to keep him safe, grant him good health, send the Spirit to him to lift him up and let him run the race. And know at the end of the race, I know that God will bless him. And with the blessing, Grenada will be blessed. So, Father, bless him this morning. Father, lift him up in grace this morning. Oh, God, Father, you are the great God, the God that knows and see all things. Give him the spirit of authority, so he will take authority of the race, and he'll be able to endure till the end. So this morning, let us bless the Father and ask God to bless Kirani and all the others on the track this morning. Oh, I know how you're feeling this morning because I'm feeling the same. I can't even drink my cup of tea. I'm waiting. So you have a blessed day, Mr. Donald.
Thank you very
and
much.
You take care.
All right,
and God
great.
bless Kirani today. Blessing for him.
Most
in the
definitely.
Name of Jesus.
Amen. All right, good. It's real. It's 991. Negative thoughts. Negative thoughts. Yeah, somebody said, how do you... I hope you don't have to bury Kirani. We'll never have to bury him. He's good. I wouldn't even call your name because I don't want people to bury you. Yeah, you my partner still. They expect of what you're a partner still, but them kind of negative thoughts. Go away. Get thee hence, Satan. If all you know who I tell that, all you're laughing for, they're laughing like crazy. And if all you know who I just tell, they get thee hence. Wow, but this person kind of real fret me there. Anyway, positive thoughts. That's what's going through your mind this morning. 8:30. No, 7:30 is our time. At 8:30, we'll be celebrating, man. We playing what? Talking about music this morning. You crazy? We jumping like crazy. Gold. That's all we're seeing. That's all we're focusing on this morning. Gold. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. So, who's going to be my next caller? People in Guava. Hey, remember, which was very important, that message that I played from Dr. Sean, with Dr. Sean's voice this morning for you. You have to understand, you have to know and understand that and I kept saying that to you, that something unimaginable could happen, and it has happened. Based on what? Checks, the young lady arrived with a proper, proper test results. Negative. She arrived with that. The local test here was done, which is very reliable, right? It was done. That too said negative. Yeah? That too said negative. You understand? So, of course, they did not say whether or not she would have had her vaccine. It is possible that she would have had the vaccine, but I didn't get that. The next thing, though, is that she's leaving. She is leaving, you know. And you know everybody has to do this test when they're leaving so that they can have these results from Grenada to show when they go to whichever country. But guess what now? She's positive. She is now testing positive as she's about to leave. She was here for a couple of days. Based on their contact tracing, she would have visited about 10 different places. That's probably what she could remember. 10 different places she visited. What could have happened? We don't know. And you know, the ugly thing about this is that we don't know, because based on how this runs, we don't know because we cannot be given information like this. So we don't know whether or not it is St. Patrick, St. Mark, St. John, St. George's, St. David, St. Andrew, Carriacou, P.D. Martinique. We don't know. We don't know where. So it could be the next person. The next person could be right next to us. You understand? The next person could be right next, standing right next to you. And this is not to frighten you, but this is to make you more aware of what is taking place. Do you understand? A word to the wise is sufficient. A word to the wise is sufficient. Yeah. Negative thoughts saying that he ain't negative, but what? You just negative, brethren. Oh, come on, man. All right. Let me see if I can find my my good brethren. Tried to find him the other morning, didn't. Let me see if this morning I might be more successful in finding him. He ignored my call the other morning. Let's see if he'll ignore this one again. Right. Let's see if he'll ignore this one again. I find he ignoring my calls these days. I can't understand. But he must be jumping up already. Oh.
You have reached Dexter Mitchell.
Well, imagine. He jumping up again. Could somebody reach out to Dexter Mitchell? Tell him he partner Andrew Donald trying to reach him. I don't understand. Let's try again, man. We're trying to call again. We can't say you do have credit because me that call him, so maybe you need a phone like me. Maybe he needs a phone. There's that possibility. Carl Caton, coming to you, brethren, coming to you. Yeah, normally where's Carl at this time? Carl should be on a plantation. Yeah.
You have reached Dexter Mitchell.
Okay, we hear that. We've reached Dexter Mitchell and we don't answer in Andrew Donald. We hear that. Let me see if I could find Carl Caton. All right. Maybe I might get a conversation from Carl Caton this morning. Because if he's on the plantation, we kind of still sticking to the agriculture thing in a form, you know? So let's see what happens. It's what, 23 minutes before? Whoa.
Hi, morning.
Carl Caton.
Morning, Guru.
What's up, bro?
The man who seems to have his fingers on the pulse, man.
Well, you know, let me tell you something. I have been associated with some tacticians and politicians from the past. And I'll give them to you. Stanley Charles, serious tactician. When it comes to politics, he understands a lot of it. And I have learned from him. There's a gentleman called Paul Roberts. He's able to, a lot of the times, he's able to pinpoint things. And I kind of develop his knack for that. And there is a gentleman who is still active, I believe, in the politics, Kenny Lansing. I've been around Kenny Lansing for years, and I've learned quite a lot from him. Anthony Boson. Anthony Boson is a pretty good politician. So I've listened to him, and I've learned. And from my years of if I can claim, I don't know if I have the authority to do so, but I'm going to do so hopefully and not get slapped on the wrist for it. If I can claim association with Dr. Mitchell, I've learned from him. I've listened to him. I've looked at what he's done over the years and tried to figure out how he has reasoned different things. So he's like the icing on the cake for me in relation to understanding life, first and foremost, but politics too. Definitely. With these people, I've been able to have that kind of a political background.
I think you're missing one, man.
Who's that?
Mr. White.
Or Winston. Well, Winston has more, and I'll tell you this. This is interesting. Winston, I would say, politics, not really. Winston has more influence, speech, and use of words, and posture, things like that. Winston is one.
That when he teach you how to croon.
Yes, Winston is one who would have said to me, if you're walking in the city, do not. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're walking in the city, do not walk with your head down, and never walk slow. If you're in the city, do not walk with your head down and never walk slow. And I'm like, why? He says, when you walk with your head down, it shows that you don't know what you're doing, you don't know where you're going. You're confused. He says, walk with your head high and look in the distance. That way, persons who would want to stop you, you could always say to them, I'll see you in a minute. I'm a bit busy. Even if you're not. Because you're walking quickly, heads up, focused in the distance. Do you understand?
So you ever think about doing your memoirs?
No, I've never thought about that. No, never thought about that. No.
I think you should consider it. I don't want you to cheat the next generation of your abilities and so on.
Maybe before I do my memoirs, maybe, you never know, maybe I might decide, you know what? I want to, you see, other people say, try my hand. No, I don't want to try my hand at anything like that. No, I wouldn't use those words. If I was to use, I'd like to be of most service to St. Patrick and by extension, Grenada. Got that?
Break that down.
No, that is already broken down, brother. That is already broken down. You can't break that down more. I'd like to be of most service. I like to be given the opportunity to be of most service to St. Patrick and by extension, Grenada.
So if something like a senatorial appointment happens.
Well, I tell you what, whereas as a senator, if you understand your position and what you're there to do, you can be of extreme importance. Why should one settle for second best?
I feel you.
One shouldn't. One should never settle for second. Do you understand?
One always deserves the best, whatever.
No, well, not me, but the parish, St. Patrick.
The parish, and you say by extension, the country.
And yeah, deserves the best. Honestly, the parish deserves the best. You know, persons would say to you, well, Andre, he's attitude, he's an ignorant guy, he's a what. Okay, fine, good. So now that you've told me all the bad things about Andre, do you know anything worse? I can't hear you, bro.
I think your whole thing, what you see, the thing, despite what I've learned about you, is your honesty, as to put in local, in the modern day, and you're straight. There's no curve in your vertebrae. A lot of people can stand being when a man's straight, you go tell them, well, a pin is a pin. People like to tell you, oh, they could use it to do that, and maybe it's that, but you go come and say straight, that's a pin. And a lot of people I know, they don't have appreciation for when people straight.
Well, I believe two things.
One thing I'll tell you, they don't make them like you anymore.
I wouldn't say that. My daughter is alive, bro. Careful.
They don't make them, because she's already made, so they don't make them like you anymore.
My daughter is alive. But nonetheless, you know, I do believe that okay, Brandon is gonna come and hook me up. Brandon, we need to find a thing.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought you already have.
No, Brandon, here's the remote. You handle this. I am here. I don't know. You try and figure out what's going on there. All right, you, Brandon, have fun. God bless you with that. Yes, Carl. As I was telling you, you know, it's
You know, why you gasping for, man?
It's not about gasping. It's about looking at the situation as it is. You know, you from time to time you realize, because there's this saying that for always there'll be greater and lesser persons than yourself,
Definitely.
right? And in my goings forth, I recognize that at all times. But sometimes I see the lesser persons, you know, going forward. And it goes back to what you said. Because these lesser persons don't call a spade a spade. So they will always go forward. And they're going forward with a false crowd. Whatever crowd I go forward with will always be with me because they understand and appreciate the fact that I'm going to tell you damn if I need to tell you damn.
People always know where they stand with you, and that's proper.
So that's the way it is at this particular point in time, Carl. That's just how it is. But again, I love seeing Patrick. I love seeing Patrick. You know, I believe that there's no other place. There's no other place.
But I liken you, Andre, to a lighthouse. When the lighthouse is there, you cannot say it calls 7, 8, or 9 ships to navigate proper. However, when you take it out, you know it's a problem for all ships. So people might not tell you thanks for that, but in conversation a lot of times somebody would make reference to what Andre Donald said. And you know, Andre was the first person I see that when I look over this one. So I liken you to a lighthouse. You have a purpose for. One might not say, okay, that's it, and people might have their varying opinion. But continue to do what you're doing.
Well, my role at this particular point in time is, as you say, like that of a lighthouse, to point people in the particular direction, or better still, not just to point them into any direction, but to show them that, hey, there's danger here, so don't come towards.
You know, sometimes when I listen to you, I liken you to one of the guys that I used to be on television network, Bernard Shrine.
Now that's a big one. I don't know if I could fill those shoes.
No. I could speak for me. Don't speak for me.
Okay.
You ever thought about making a foray into television?
Put this way, the face ain't all that, handsome, but but I'd say this to you, Carl. The media is the media, and I believe that my contribution in the media, my contribution in radio is I believe that Dugo is in here, and Brandon. Dugo is in here. Dugo is there. My contribution in radio right now, Carl, is I believe that I am just there in that area where I would plateau off.
So that means you're at your zenith?
Yeah, I believe that I'm at my zenith. And I believe that I need to do something. I need to do something different. And what different can I do? Maybe I need to do television, yeah.
I envision you many times on a serious, hard-biting talk show. You have guests from local and regional, international places, and you would, I just see you going in with, like Arm and Paul and them kind of people and them.
Who's that?
I see you in that kind of way.
Christiana?
Yeah.
Christiana, yeah. She's...
And the British guy, he does have some country. He don't like black people too, but he does have some country.
Hey, anyway, it's not about me this morning, man. It's about Kirani James. Yeah. Gold?
I'm looking for gold.
Yeah, that's it. That's stop right there. Don't even say another thing.
No. Based on the build-up, but what a lot of people don't understand, in my view, Kirani already won bowling. From where he was or whatever challenge he have to get to the final, Dre. Kirani is supposed to be running now based on all conventional wisdom, based on what he had him. And to get to that, I'm looking for the goal. I'm with bated breath here.
Well,
However, Dre,
I'm not
I
even.
don't want.
I'm not even with bated breath. I'm not even with bated breath. I know that he's going to win the gold medal this morning, and we are going to celebrate. But the good thing about it is that we're going to celebrate properly. If you can, huh?
You preempt me to that. I just hope we don't use that as an excuse to create, whatever it is, something bad.
Nah, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. All right. Did you hear the statement I played this morning in relation to the COVID?
No, I didn't listen. I wasn't listening that time.
Oh, you weren't listening. Well, let me paraphrase for you. Dr. Sean Charles, speaking on behalf of government, the Ministry of Health, of course, and by extension, government, indicated that case number 170 has been identified. And whereas, of course, we know that cases will continue to be identified, but this one, it is so different and so scary. It's just not funny. This one, the young lady came in. I don't remember the dates, but the young lady came in. A young lady in her 20s, Carl. She came in with a proper PCR test, which said negative. They did the usual PCR test when you come in after a couple of days, then they do PCR tests on you or the same day or whatever. That too tested, that showed negative. The young lady is leaving. After a couple of days visit, she's leaving and has to do a PCR test to show wherever she's going back. And Carl, when she takes it, she's positive. Do you understand?
Gee.
That is scary.
You realize what you realize possibilities there one time.
Well, you see, we can sit and say that, hello, it is a possibility that we missed. But how on earth we can also say that, yes, we missed. So let's leave that. That is one. Two, is it possible that two tests can miss? So let us say, no, it is not possible. But it may be possible, but let us say, no, it is not possible.
Maybe it's probable.
All right, but listen to this, Carl. What if we have someone here who the lady came in contact with, and thus that person transferred the virus to her? Because what if that person, hold on, what if that person came into one of the many sub-ports that we have in Grenada and we don't know?
Yeah.
All sorts of variables there. All sorts.
We borders
Porous. Very porous.
However, but what is in shock is to note and case in point here, with all the scenarios there, what if the person who she might have contracted it for want of argument, is amongst us and that person is not tested, so we don't know?
Yeah, well, that is what it is.
And then other few persons who, God forbid, let we hope for the best, eh?
But that's the only thing we can do, which is hope for the best at this particular point in time.
Because I don't want to Monday morning quarterback on that, however.
But we have been speaking to that. But we've been speaking to that. We've been speaking to it.
It is serious cause for concern, and that is more prominent now that we should take stock of the protocols, because we have a kind of attitude here in this place when they say nothing happened, nothing said.
Yeah.
We do.
That one, yeah, that's exactly what I said because it was sent to me last evening. I think it was sent to me by the Honorable Yolan Bain. I'm looking to link up with her after the race, Carl. After the race, when we win the gold medal, I'm going to be linking. I'm going to find Minister Bain wherever she is, and just to hear from her, get that feeling from her, get that shout from her, like when she used to play tennis. I never saw her play tennis, but I understand she was a wicked table tennis player. Did you ever know that?
I heard that. Maybe I think she used to play like a netball too or something.
Yeah, but I understand that she was a better table tennis player than anything else. And I continue. I always vision, and I vision that left-hander playing tennis. You understand? Yeah.
Hitting from a different angle.
You understand what I'm saying, man? Yeah. So I am looking forward to speaking to her immediately at the end of the race. I'm looking to make that call and speak to Minister Bain, and just to get her vibe, just to get her feeling at the end of the race, in relation to Kirani James here. I know that the tongue guave is going to explode, and it's going to be a carnival-like atmosphere. We cannot run away from that. And it was interesting that Dr. Sean Charles did say this morning, we cannot tell you not to celebrate, but we are asking you to celebrate understanding the challenges. And brilliant.
Yeah. The celebration should be consistent with the challenges we face.
Yes. And so I thought that Sean Charles. But I'm looking here at the television. My computer turned television this morning. I'm looking at the screen here, and I'm wondering. Well, yeah, they seem to have just completed what is the United States, I believe, would have won gold in the women's pole vault. It looks like.
Okay.
It looks like the United States would have won gold. I get that impression. And it looks like Great Britain may have placed second there. What else? What else are we looking at? I wonder. Okay. Or is the pole vault still going on? Oh, it's still going on. Maybe the young lady is going for a record. But I have a feeling that that on the track, because that's the field there, on the track, I believe that at this time, there should be just about, the athletes should be just about taking their position, Carl.
Getting ready, so.
For that race, that 400 meters.
Begin.
Say again?
Let
the celebrations begin. It's definitely a historical day in Grenada. A historical day in Grenada.
Annals of our history.
Yes. Yeah, a historical day in Grenada is about to be written.
All right, Jewel, I'm here.
Well, I know you there. I just wanted you to be my companion going through this victory, but it seems that you have other things to do, so I'll let you go.
No. I thought you had other things to do, but I'm here.
No, we do it. Listen, brethren, we have done a lot of things together.
I'm here.
So we're doing this. This is one that we're doing together. We're definitely doing this one together. The men's 400 meters final. Carl Caton, that's up on the screen. The men's 400 meter final. And based on what I'm seeing, Carl Caton, the athletes have picked up their positions already on the field.
The Jaguar?
The Jaguar is there. I can't see him and make him out, but it's there. Brandon is coming to enjoy it with me. Okay. In lane 4, Proud Colors.
That's a good lane. You could see all the competitors on the outside.
Yeah, Proud Colors.
They go pull you through.
That is it. That's a wonderful lane to be in. That's one of the fastest lanes. Lane you'd want when you're doing a 400 meters, you'd be looking to lane 4 and lane 5, thereabouts.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can pick up some sound. I don't know. Brandon, can we get some sound from your computer or something? Okay, let's see if we get some sound from Brandon's computer. I'm not sure that we could get any sound, but I'm going to message my engineer here and find out if we can get some sound here. All right, so the athletes are coming out. The first one has already come out. He is in, well, the first two have gone, lane 1 and lane 2. Lane 2. And Marvin from the Netherlands. So we probably have to get some song from Brandon. How do we do that?
You get into the stage first.
Yeah, you get into the site and then we'll see how we can, we'll have to do so and hook one of the microphones up. Yeah, Dubo did that. I don't know how you did that, but he did that. I'm still looking for the Jaguar, man. I ain't seen the Jaguar yet.
I need to get this site.
Yeah, you need to get the site. Well, you look right up here. There you go. All right. Michael Norman is from the United States. He has come out. Did we see Kirani come out already? No?
No, I didn't.
No? I didn't see him. Maybe I missed him by look. Oh, here he comes now. Kirani James, we'll cut that Grenada flag there. They make one mistake. They don't have the black in the nutmeg. But don't worry, we go put the black in the nutmeg for them when we win. All right? Yeah. He's out and you can see all that focus on his face and there's no kind of grandeur and you know, it's just that he's out. Yeah, he's out and he's focused. And the gentleman, Stephen from the Bahamas, he's out now. So we have all the athletes, I think 9 of them. 9 of them in that finals. Oh no, Brandon, what happened here? Did we lose? Okay, we got it. Hi, Maxine, how are you doing this morning? Nice to see you. What you getting on like that for, Maxine? You are you excited? Okay. So there we have it. The Jamaican in lane 9, who's the US in lane 8, lane 7, Bahamas, lane 6, the US, lane 5, Zambia, it looks like, lane 4, of course, Grenada, Ronnie James, lane 3, can I make that one out there? Guy from, it looks like Carter, and lane 2, from Botswana. Yeah, Makwela from Botswana. So we're getting ready for the 400 meters men at the, is it the 2020 or the 2021 Olympics? Which is it? It is the 2020 Olympics being held in 2021.
Yeah.
Here we have camera focused on Kirani James. So do we have anything for volume here? No, we don't have anything for volume. So Brandon, get ready to find some place where we're going to celebrate. But I can try to do a bit of commentary here, Carl. Athletes are on their mark. Mood of concentration very high. Set. And they're off. Good start for Grenada there in Kirani James, running well. On his inside there, he is just about completing 100 meters of race as he goes past the athlete now in lane number 5. Kirani James is running well and looking good. He comes into the 150 mark here. Caton, just hold on there as he comes to the 200 meters. Kirani James in the bunch and looking good. No pressure. And he comes into the final straight away now. How does he look? Kirani James leading here, looking good. Go, Kirani, go. He's in a good position. Bahamas is challenging, but Kirani starts to fade. And he's going to fade into, it looks like, 3rd position. Bahamas seems to pull that one off. Kirani James did not do it for his country. And as he walks now, congratulates the Bahamas on winning there. And we await the final results, but it just looks there like if Kirani James was able to pull that bronze medal. It looks like he was able. I'm just waiting here now. The expression on his face that you would have seen is not one that is rather pleasing. It just looked like he just, at the end there, in the final, I will make it to the final 20 meters or so, Kirani James just did not have anything more. 43.85, Stephen Gardner from the Bahamas. That's the time he would have ran the race in. Of course, he would have won the gold medal there. 43.85, 44.08. The gentleman from, is it Colombia? It seems to me that he would have gotten the silver medal. Yes, Kirani James. Bronze medal, 44.19. 44.19. Kirani James creating history today for Grenada. It will be his third Olympic medal. He has won all of them. He has won bronze, he has won silver, he has won gold. And the important thing to understand here too also in relation to history, that no other athlete has ever ran back to back to back in relation to the 400 meters at Olympics. Carl Caton, your comments.
Well, at least the race ended up maybe based on the form book. I think that was the ranking. However, we still have something to celebrate, Andrew.
Of course, we still do. He would have medaled, and that is what is important. But it just seemed here, looking at the replay, Carl, it just seemed here, Kirani was leading with about 80 meters to go, and then he started to fold. He started to, you saw he started to struggle then, which, it speaks a bit maybe to his conditioning coming into the race. You could see him struggling there, but Gardner of the Bahamas had a wonderful race, and so too did the Colombian. But Gardner looked relaxed and was running chest up, and Kirani had to really struggle to get that bronze medal, but he did get it, and that is what is important. He would have ran a time of 44.19 in the finals here in Tokyo. Yes, I'm in Tokyo.
All right, Guru.
All right, Carl, thanks for being here with me. Together we are able to bring in a bronze medal for Grenada. Congratulations to Kirani James.
All right, take care, man.
Take care, yourself. One love. So, friends, you got it. All right? Phone calls? Yeah, you can call me. Yeah, you can call me. You can call me and tell me, those of you who would have seen it or would have heard me, you can let me see. Oh, yeah, let me try that Dexter guy again. Let me try that Dexter guy again and see if we can find that Dexter guy. Yeah, you're gonna hear his phone ringing. Yeah, his phone is ringing. I feel that Dexter guy is kind of ignoring his brethren, Oh, hold on right there. Say not another word. I'm going to put you live on the air, boy. Hold on right there. Dexter Mitchell, I've been trying to reach you now for a couple of days. Good morning, Dexter. How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, bronze medal, bro.
Remember I told you, Andre, getting to the Olympics is already a win.
Mm-hmm.
Making it to the finals and now making it to the podium. He is actually one of the medal winners. That's a huge victory for Kirani. A huge victory for Grenada. He has medaled in 3 Olympics. I mean, that is a major accomplishment. When I don't know, 15 years ago, we were not even considering the possibility of an Olympic medal in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
He has done it 3 times now. We are extremely, extremely proud of him. I mean, coming from what he has come from, a tremendous accomplishment this morning.
Utterly amazing is the only expression that comes to mind here for Kirani James.
Exactly, and you look at the field. I mean, it was a very, very stacked field. You have Gardner, who is the world champion. You have Cherry and Norman, who have been running very well. Zambrano, who placed second. So I mean, for him to persevere and to come third in that race, again, just shows the quality of the young man. I'm very extremely proud this morning.
Are you in Gove or are you in the city?
I'm in the city heading up to Gov in a bit.
You're heading up to Go. What do you think is going to happen in Gov today?
I think people will celebrate. I was up there yesterday afternoon, and I think people are aware of the protocols. They are going to celebrate, but it is going to be tempered. I don't think we are going to have the kind of celebrations that we would have had it not been for COVID. But I think people will celebrate. They will congregate. People will pass through the entire day. But there will be some celebrations, of course.
Well, yes, one to understand that there must be some celebrations here. Magnificent feat by Kirani James. But Dexter, quickly here, would that be the last time we have seen Kirani James in serious competition? Do you think?
I doubt that, man. Remember, he's coming back from the setbacks with Graves' disease. Whatever medical care he's getting seems to be working. He's looking much better now physically than he did a couple of years ago, and he's only 28 years old. I still think he has a lot left. I believe that we should expect to see him in Paris in 2024. That is when the next Olympics will be held, and that, remember that those games are only 3 years away. I mean, once we don't have any issues with COVID or anything happens, and anything untoward happens, I would expect him to want to compete and expect to see him in Paris in 2024. And the World Champions are next year also, so in 2022 is the next edition of the World Championships.
So you honestly believe that Kirani James will be in Paris?
Yeah, if he will be 31 years old. I think he's in his prime right now at 28 years old. I expect him to compete for another 4 or 5 years.
Oh, that is interesting. That is rather interesting, because I was saying to myself, well, this looks like it. This looks like, the end of his Olympic career, if you put it like that. But if you say in Paris, then let us start planning for Paris. You and I may be on a plane.
Exactly, but he will be only 31 years old. I mean, you have athletes who are much older, still performing very well in other areas in the Olympics, in other track and field events, in other events. So I see no reason why, once he continues on the path he's on right now, where he continues to recover and continues to build back his body, why he would not be competing for world championships and for gold medals in the Olympics in the next 2 to 3 years.
All right, Dexter, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate the chat this morning. And look, man, I've been trying to call you all morning, yesterday morning and everything like that, and you're just ignoring me. That's not good.
No. This morning was a nervous time. I couldn't take any calls until 10 after 8.
I got you, bro. Take care of yourself.
All right, man.
All right, good. One love.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking. What you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. We have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful.
It is real. It's 91.9 on your dial. I did promise you that we'll be speaking to the minister immediately after the race, and that 13 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour, Minister Yolem Bain Hosford is online. Good morning, Minister. How are you?
Morning, Andre.
I hear it in your voice. I hear the happiness in your voice. We have definitely done something.
You should see my ministry, the crowds and the jumping up, the hooray. Hoorah.
Well, congratulations. This is your first Olympic medal as a minister, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. And I'm very, very proud.
Right.
I am, yes, very, very proud and happy.
Speak to us again, Minister, about the mood in your ministry at this time. What's happening there?
Well, I think most of the some of the members of the other ministries are down in my ministry now. And they're jumping up, they're having a good time, they're in front of the television, and they're not going back to their desks in any hurry. So I have to excuse them for today, this morning in particular, because they're waiting now for Lyndon Victor to perform as well.
Yes, most
They're
definitely.
still in front of the table. But it's a happy mood, despite the fact that we didn't get the gold. We got the bronze. It's a happy, happy mood. And we are happy. I mean, Kawani James have done it for us. You know, he's put Grenada on the map. And now it does, you know, it doesn't really matter. We still have him there. He is, you know, he has made us proud.
Minister,
We are not that we're disappointed. We just, you know, we know that this young man, Gardner, was, you know, was a bit of a challenge. But we still was looking forward to him taking the goal. But we are happy at the position. We are not making anything. He has done well. Remember the challenges that he has had. And he has come back beautifully.
Yep. The challenge is him losing his mom, him being struck with the Graves' disease and all of that, and to come back and be third in the world.
Environment of COVID, you know, the whole pandemic and a number of things that could distract and, you know, these people out there, you know. So we are very, very proud and we are happy. We were hoping for gold, of course, but we are happy, you know, that he has still placed.
Minister, one of the things that I did see, because I was looking at the television too, the screen too, and after the race, when he would have donned his Grenada flag on, and this is something that the young people of the country, meaning Grenada, that they can take away. And I'm hoping that that you probably could tell GIS, hey, you need to look for this, because when he would have put on his Grenada flag, put a Grenada flag on his shoulders, what you saw was him wearing his mask immediately.
Yes, yes.
And that is important, don't you think?
Of course it is. I mean, this young man, you know, he's a very balanced young man, you know. You know, people do, you know, may just not understand, you know, his level, how, you know, how deep he is. He's a very deep, very peaceful, quiet person. But he follows procedures. He is very alert on things that he has to do. And, you know, and you know, we're very proud of him. I admire this young man so much, you know, he's of great admiration to us.
Minister, finally speak to, we know that there's going to be a celebration of some sorts in the parish of St. John. Guave, the lands will definitely be bubbling from now, maybe later on into the evening. And there may be other pockets around the island. Speak to us, Minister. Speak to the people who will be celebrating, because you can't negate, you can't push against the celebrations now. Speak to the people who will be celebrating at this particular point in time, especially with the knowledge that we have what I call a reverse COVID case.
Yes. So, well, I know the parties have started, because as I drive down this morning, I noticed little clusters of persons with pots moving around the communities. And I just noticed online there, I noticed that Guave has started their little parties, etc. Now, this is serious business. And, you know, I want to let the nation know that. And particularly those fans, those persons that really going out there to praise and jump up and thank, you know, and congratulate Kiwani. This is not ordinary times, and we have to be very careful. We must continue to wear our masks. Those of us who are not vaccinated, we must wear our masks at all times. And even those who are vaccinated, they should continue to wear their masks, because we're going into pockets of persons. And again, we don't want to have these crowds so large that too many people congregating together, closely together. We have to follow the rules and regulations of the COVID-19 committee. And the police force is challenged. So we have to work and support the police force. So I'm really telling the people out there this morning, we are happy. We know that we have to celebrate. We know that we have to celebrate our champion. We know that we have to go out there and praise and thank God, and a number of things that we are doing. Please be mindful, be careful. Please wear your mask. Do not over celebrate. Do not over celebrate. Kiwani would tell you that.
Yes,
Kirani James
definitely.
will tell you that in no uncertain terms. Celebrate for me, but be very careful. And so I wanted to again remind them and ask the people out there to work with the police force and make sure that we have a very safe but celebratory, we set in the celebrations.
As I say goodbye to you this morning, Minister, which one were you better at, netball or table tennis?
I'm a basketball player.
Oh,
So you know that one, huh?
Okay, I didn't know that one. I did not know that
I
one.
still have my jacket. I played for St. Lawrence College,
Well. So which one were you better at?
Well, I think I was good at netball. I never missed a goal. I never missed a goal. That would tell you that,
Okay, I hear you.
My movements are oiled.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
But I also have a serious backhand.
Well, I could imagine that.
Yes.
I could imagine.
Just a few weeks ago, I played at I played a little game in Telescope, and those guys at the center, they say, Minister, I didn't know you.
You could hand
the ball. They had to pick up the ball every minute. But those days have gone. Maybe when I retire, and so I get back to this soft, these things that had some value in my life before.
Yes. Well, do take care of yourself, Minister.
Thank you very much, Andrew. And again, I want to let the people out there know that, please be careful. We have to celebrate. We know that. But be very careful how you celebrate. Wear your mask and do not congregate and do not over drink and get in a state of mind that you cannot control yourself.
I know you would have said good morning to Mom already, but you want to say good morning to her on the airwaves?
Well, I know she's listening to you. She's sitting right by the table right now in the kitchen. She's having her breakfast and she's listening to Andrew. And that's just around the time she does it.
Right.
Every single morning. I can't get her wrong now, if I call her.
She ain't answered.
I don't have no time. I'll call me later.
Minister, thank you very much for the audience this morning, and do take care of yourself.
Take care.
Okay, bye-bye. Yeah. Speaking there to Minister Yolan Bain Hosford. Thank you very much, Minister, for that conversation there. We really and truly did enjoy it. And of course, we're still celebrating. We're going to continue to celebrate for the rest of the day. We're going to continue to celebrate into tomorrow. Yes, we are celebrating Kirani James. We are celebrating with him that bronze medal. And something that I really did draw from Dexter this morning is the fact that the next Olympics, he can still be there. Granted, he remains in good health, good physical condition. He can still be there in the next Olympics. That will be a feat. Good morning.
Good morning to you again, Mr. Donald.
Mm-hmm.
Come back.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to Father for helping Kirani to pull through to get a medal for Grenada.
Mm-hmm.
He went there empty and they come back full. He come back with something.
Mm-hmm.
He come back with the bronze medal. And I'm very, very, very happy. I'm not feeling disappointed. Remember all the trial and problem he had during his health, affected his health tremendously. And to come back from that stage, to reach there, to pick up a bronze medal, what a great achievement on his part. So we give God thanks and I thank him. And as he said, I quite agree with you. He'll have other opportunity again. Next time he could pull it off. Just pray that he will remain in good health and will pull it off, and then we'll get another gold medal. But whatever it is now, I give God thanks. And God bless him and continue to keep him in good health. And Andrew, you have a wonderful day. And we're happy. We are Grenadian. We're happy. God bless you. Have a nice day.
Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye, darling. Bye-bye.
Bye. Mm-hmm. Well. Come on. Be happy. Sing, shout, do whatever. Do something. Celebrate with Kirani. Wave your hand in the air. Toot that horn, knowingly that we medaled at another Olympics. Yeah. For the past 3 Olympics, well, for the past 2, this one and the last 2, the 2 before this one, we have been medaling. No, that is historical. Let me see if I can find this guy again so I can ask him this question. This is something that, let me see if I could find. He knows a lot about the history of these things. Let me see if I could find him again. And this is interesting. Outside, yeah. Where is he? Is he able? You know, there are these times, you know, we might never be able to find him, but let me see. You never know. I might be lucky. Don't be lucky on call, Andre. Yeah, make that call. You're making that call now. Let's see if we can reach him. Or is he talking to somebody else? I don't think so. He's probably talking to some. Yeah. We don't want to hear that. We just want to hear your voice. Well, not your voice. We want to hear you live. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Is he there?
Andre.
Yes, Dexter. I wanted, something just came to mind and I thought I'd ask.
Andre, just call me right back. Just call me back.
Right back, he said. Okay, right back. Does it like mean immediately right back kind of thingy? Oh no. We'll see. Wow. Look at we in white pants and red shoes. White though they we flag. Black though they are black they and supposed to be in nutmeg green. What the green? Yellow hat. Yeah, looking nice in yellow hat, don't you? Okay, let's answer. He's calling. I was gonna call him and he's calling. I was gonna call you. Hello?
Yes, it's me.
Well, I was there and just, you know, I like to talk and ideas come into my head. Now, we've definitely had people like Usain Bolt, and the Jamaican sisters, I call them now, because, you know, they're just licking up the tracks and things like that. But have we had anyone outside or inside of the OECS islands medaling in 3 Olympics in succession?
Andrew, we could take it further. Kirani is the first 400-meter male runner to medal in three Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah. So it has not happened in the OECS, and he's the first 400-meter to medal in 3 Olympics. No other 400-meter has done that.
Okay, in the OECS, has there ever been an athlete who would have won gold, silver, and bronze in any event?
Not in the OECS.
Not in the OECS. Let's do a stretch and let's include Barbados.
No, Barbados actually only has 1 Olympic medal. That's Ubadeli Thompson, and he has a bronze.
Okay, how about Trinidad?
Trinidad they do have some medals. Otto Bolden, obviously. They have a relay, 4x1 and 4x4 relay medals. I'm not sure on the count, but yeah, they would probably have gold, silver, and bronze.
Yeah, but not necessarily in one event. I'm talking one event here.
No.
No, not one event. So Grenada is definitely elite. Well, not elite company. Grenada is definitely on its own out front.
Very much so. Very, very much so. Again, it's still early to kind of comprehend what Kirani has done. And it's still amazing. I just got a text, for example, from Jamaica, and it was a congratulatory text from a former Olympian, because I think to them it is amazing that somebody can compete, going through what he went through and compete in 3 Olympics before age 30. and medals in 3 Olympics. I mean, it's just an amazing accomplishment.
Let's do a quick check here. I'm not very good at maths, but for you to do three Olympics spans how many years?
Well, actually, it would be 13 years because of COVID. Normally, it would be 12 years.
Right. So that means Kirani would have competed in his first Olympics at age what?
18.
At age 18. Add 12 or 13 years to that, so now he's 31. And by 34, given...
Yes, actually.
Say again?
He's 28.
28. Right. So, but given ups and downs and whatever, we're looking forward to have him again in the next... Because it should be in the next 3 years and not 4, right?
No, not 4, exactly. Yep.
So in the next 3 years, when he's 31, that may be his swan song in the Olympics, correct?
I wouldn't say that. He doesn't necessarily have to be.
It may be his swan song. But he is... What... When Kirani returns to Grenada, whenever he returns, what would you like to see? How would you like to see us? Because we all believe most of the time that celebration has to do with loud music and what. But what would you like to see? Understanding what we are going through now, what would you like to see?
I think we have to do something significant. I think we have to revisit how we acknowledge and how we reward our athletes. So giving them a piece of land or giving them a diplomatic or an official passport, I don't think is enough right now. And obviously for what Kirani has done for Grenada, we have to do a lot more for him. So I think the powers that be should actually be having some high-level meetings to determine exactly what is fair compensation. And it will never be fair, but what can be adequate. Not only to give Kirani what he richly deserves, but also to set the tone for young and upcoming athletes who can look and say, you know what, if I do well, I will be recognized at home. I will be given all the accolades and so on. Because Andre, there are a lot of athletes who've represented Grenada and who have fallen by the wayside, who have fallen and had times.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is an opportunity to reverse that trend. And do something significant, whether it's a national hero status. I think, I personally am not pleased with the Lagoon Road being named after Kirani James. It's not a boulevard. There is no signage. I think something has to be done in his own parish now, something significant. Some renaming of some street, some statue or something very, very significant. A scholarship that is funded by government in his name, a program for the development of young and upcoming athletes in his name. Just some very tangible and substantial things must be done.
Well, and I have come up with one in just as we talk again, my madness continue to run, and I believe that it is time, Dexter, when people would have made achievements like Kirani James, we give them a card or something that a Grenada gold card. And that Grenada gold card takes you into any event, and I underline any event being held in Grenada at any time on a nation's to put it this way, all activities being held at the stadium, whether it is the Kirani James Stadium or the cricket stadium. All activities, all carnival activities, all national activities, present this gold card, and you and your companion, your significant other, should be allowed into this facility and be given VIP treatment.
It should happen. I am not sold on the card per se. I think that there has to be a level of respect in terms of face recognition, so that you don't have the incidents, what happened to Ajamo in Simmons and those things. The people who are tasked with the responsibility of looking after entrances and so on must know if Kirani shows up, then you open the doors. But again, if he's afforded a certain level of status, it means that every time he goes out, he should have security with him. There should be a presence, so he doesn't just walk up to a door and having to encounter somebody who's in a foul mood. There should be an entourage there should be a presence. Here comes Kiriani and his team or whatever, you know.
Or maybe it could be a situation that he informs the organizers, I will be there.
Exactly.
I will be attending.
Or there is, I don't know what department of government, but that is in constant contact with him and constantly getting information. Are you in Grenada? Would you be attending this event? Are you going here? Are you going there? And if so, okay, then we are responsible for taking care of everything for you. Transportation, entry, your refreshments, everything.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to think, as Michael Holden would say, this thing, you know, we have to think beyond the boundary with this. Michael Holden, David Rudder, I think one of them would have said that. We have to think beyond the boundary. We have to go beyond the tracks with this. We have to take this to the next level.
Of course. No, we really have to set a tone. There are some changes that have to be made. And you in media, Andrew, you know how it works. There is this constant noise and confusion and intensity about things that are negative. We have to set a tone out and understand what this young man is providing with us. With everything that we are going through, we have an opportunity to celebrate another Olympic medal from a young man who has been an outstanding role model and an outstanding citizen. So we need to use that now to set the tone. This is how we will conduct ourselves. This is the way we will acknowledge our heroes. This is the way Grenadians will see themselves through the eyes of this young man and all his experiences and all that he has done around the world. We really should not miss this opportunity this time to do something significant. Not fireworks and, as you say, loud music and whatever. That's easy to do.
Yeah.
Some significant things, significant thought, and probably not just at cabinet level, but bringing people who are versed in those things. Look at first world practices. Look at what has been done for Usain Bolt and others. Otto Bolen in Trinidad, Paisley Crawford in Trinidad, and so on, and do something extremely significant for Kiriani James.
I would like to see, for instance, Dexter, maybe, not maybe, a number of the different hotels who offer, what they call it, day passes and whatever. They should be on board with this and say, okay, fine, here's what, for the next 5 years, Kirani has a weekend or 2 weekends every year at our establishment, at our cost, that kind of a thing. That is what I'd want to see. You know, we have to, as you say, we have to show the young man that, look, we are proud of you and we're really happy that you have done what you've done.
Exactly. And you see it, what you spoke of it's happening in Jamaica, for example. So when the women won the 3 medals in the female 100 meter, the chairman of Sandals immediately sent out a tweet saying that they are welcome to Sandals when they get back to Jamaica, and the vacation is on Sandals, all expense paid, and they can stay as long as they want to. He extended it also to the guys who placed, who won medals in the 110 hurdles.
Mm-hmm.
So the private sector also has to step up. It cannot only be government, and yes, the private sector also has to step up. And something significant has to come out of it. Something that says we are serious about acknowledging our people. We are going to put everything we can into the development of young people. We are going to send a very clear message to young people that if you work hard, if you are disciplined, you will be rewarded, not just by the medals and the accolades, but Grenada will take care of you.
Most definitely. Dexter Mitchell again for second time around. As I say, the second time around is for good measure. Thanks once again, and do have yourself.
Andrew, before we go, I was just having a conversation with somebody and they jokingly made the point that Kiriani has left nothing for anybody. So nobody in Grenada's history would be able to say, I won the first silver medal, or I won the first bronze medal, or I won the first gold, because he has done all three.
So all you go of people there, you know, just want to take everything, yeah?
He has done all three. Again, congratulations to him, and let us have a good, clean celebrations under the protocols.
I think what he's left for somebody is to say, I've done the best 4th place.
The
best 4th place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is available.
All right.
At least something is available. Dexter Mitchell, thanks once again. You heading to go up now or later?
No, I'm going up now.
Oh, you're going up now?
Yeah.
Well, my brother, take care of yourself, and I know you will, excuse me, you will be encouraging people, celebrate, but let's do it within the protocols.
Exactly.
Okay, great. Take care, man.
All right.
Good. Real 91.9, 91.5. 105, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay. Flow is keeping you connected.
Green's Concept introduces the latest innovation in air conditioning technology in Grenada, providing the most energy efficient, environmentally friendly air conditioning units in Grenada. Using a natural refrigerant, our air conditioning unit systems are up to 40% more energy efficient than the current units used in the Grenadian market. Powerful cooling while using less electricity and very inexpensive. That means more money in your pocket. We offer free delivery to all locations of installation and installed by top quality trained professional engineers with over 20 years experience in the business. Contact Green's Concept 417-5460 or 442-1663. Email greensconcept@gmail.com. At Green's Concept, we cool you and the planet.
Green's Concepts announces special prices on 18,000 and 24,000 BTU units. You have been saving on power, now save on prices. Call us today.
He said he don't really want the AstraZeneca. He said what he really want is the Moderna or the Pfizer. But if he can't get that, he go wait on the one from Cuba. Plus his friend in the country making a special one from Bush and they calling it the push in the bush. I said, boy, don't be stupid. The best vaccine is the one you can get right now. Because while you waiting on vaccine, COVID not waiting on you, you know. So take what you could get today because tomorrow is another story. Plus vaccine is not just about you. It's about you protecting your co-workers, your friends, your family, your community. You don't want to bring nothing by them and they shouldn't want to bring nothing by you. So make sure they get their vaccine too. I mean to say you wash your hand, you wear your mask, you keep your distance. So why the little vaccine? A jab here and a jab there and you're done. It's just a different kind of jab. So boy, take in front before in front take you. Get your vaccine now.
Treat yourself from head to toe with A1 hair, skin, and beauty products from Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, close to the New Testament Church. Want to achieve that classy Instagram model look? Come visit us at Sarah's Beauty Salon. We offer expression, pre-stripped, and antibacterial braids, forelocks, cherry curl, deep wave, yaki weave. Knit-front wigs are also available, both synthetic and human hair. Of course, we offer a collection of extensions, Brazilian 100% human hair and Peruvian 100% virgin Remy. We provide our customers with the finest nail care products, eyelashes, do-rags, razors, shaving products, and weaving needles to keep you stylish and popping. Visit Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store today. And remember, we treat our customers with the lowest prices nationwide and ranging discounts store-wide. Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store, where all your beauty wishes will most certainly be granted.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissy.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissy.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissy. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Yeah, well, there's another race about to start where Grenada is being featured again. Our good boy Victor is in there. It's in the decathlon. It's the 1,500 meters. So let's see. It's off, and they off. And off and running, still in the pack. Let's watch them running down the first 80 meters or so, and Victor is there within the Lynn Victor. There within the pack, maybe running in about the position number 12, 13. He's there. On the inside, no real pace there. Athletes just basically jogging the first 300 meters or so as they come into the home stretch for the very first time. Two athletes there, one from the US leading, And Lyndon Victor back 3, 6, 9, 10 in about 11th position. He's just about keeping his head above water there. No great challenge from anybody yet in this, the 1500 meters in the decathlon. A minute and 10 seconds gone in that particular race at this time. I believe that Lyndon may be able to stick a 8th position thereabouts. There's that possibility. They've gone through some 600 meters or so in this event, and we see the sheep being separated from the goats at this particular point in time. Athlete, they're not able to pick up the colors of that athlete, but he's out front leading from the US. He's leading the pack by some 20 meters or so. He's leading the pack, but the green colors of Grenada, green, yellow, and red of Grenada, and the name Victor and Grenada on the chest of that young man, carrying our flag in the 1500 meters in the decathlon. He is fallen back to about 15th position now. It's a very grueling race, this the 1500 meters. And here they go. United States still out front in this particular event. And trying to focus on our dear Victor here. He's in the last pack of the race, and so between himself and the leader, you would say that there's I would make it some 70, 80 meters or so between himself and the leader, but nonetheless, he's still in the race. And while the race is about winning, but you do get points based on where you're placed. No, I cannot. I'm not in a position to explain the point system for you in the decathlon, but we have 3 athletes there bunched in front. One from the United States, and the other colors, I'm not able to decipher for you here this moment. But our dear Victor is down at the back, but still not in the last position, we can proudly say, as they get ready now for what is this the final lap? I believe it is the final lap of the 1500 meters in the decathlon for male. Some 3 minutes, 1200 meters gone by, some 3 minutes and 43 seconds gone in the race already. And tussle again for position up at front, and they go now. The 2 athletes up at the front, and they come around the bend to straighten up there for the final 100 meters. We see an athlete from Canada there trying to see if he can do better than 4th. There is a possibility that he may be able to do 4th, but not better than 4th. The United States still out front, you see? Trying to pick up that colors here, but my screen is not that big in front of me. But here they come down the track now. Final 10, 20 meters or so. And the athlete there winning in a time of 4 minutes, 26.96 seconds. And we'll pick up to see which athlete there would have won the race. And they're all still coming in from different islands, different countries and whatever. And I can safely say to you that Lyndon Victor will not be bringing up the rear in this event. He would have ran that race now in a time of 4 minutes 55 or 4 minutes 54.26 seconds thereabouts. Congratulations to Lyndon Victor. Congratulations to Grenada there again. Yeah, you can come last. I'm telling you, all the crazy about this. I not know last thing, you know, the crazy. That is Grenada. Grenada. We want our goal. Good morning, Grenada. I need some polishing up on this. I really need some polishing up on the. I haven't done this in a million years, boy.
In your search for happiness, you You got to leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen.
Grenada is such a beautiful country where come forth so much black makers of history. Man, I sure that many people will agree if I say she's blessed by the Almighty. Oh God, the standard of skills and talent we have down there in this land, it is too much for me to mention. Yeah. The level of education keep rising to higher heights. And if I'm wrong, don't say that I'm right. No, I want to tell everybody I'm so proud of my country. Don't care wherever I may be, I say Grenada belong to me. No country in this world could do the things that my country would do for me. I am proud. I love my Grenada, my homeland forever. Sing the chorus louder. Tell them about Grenada, the land of my grandfather. She will always prosper. Oh, my Grenada, land of peace and culture. Grenada is such a paradise. Oh God. But a lot of folks don't realize if we learn to pull we hand to the little that we can, we could make Grenada a better land. Hey. Mommy, sometimes when I go to a foreign country, such as the United States, who's so wealthy, I just beg the Father to have some mercy. When I see madness in society, oh God, sometimes I put on my TV to check out the daily news. The things I see that have me confused, eh? The number of crime and violence I see on the street. Sometimes I'm frightened I cannot eat. Hey. But when you check out Grenada, we have no diamond and silver, but we just live in unity, and that's what make me happy. Is then I come to realize, oh God, my country is a paradise. Hey. I love my Grenada, my homeland forever. Sing the chorus louder. Tell them about Grenada, the land of my grandfather. She will always prosper. Oh, my Grenada, land of peace and culture. Grenada is such a paradise. Oh God. But a lot of folks don't realize if we learn to pull we hand, do the little that we can, we could make Grenada a better land. Hey. Mommy, oh my Grenada. Some things that does really make me unhappy is when I see people here in my country creating some false impressions about us, telling the whole world Grenadians have course. If we should sit down and take this thing to consideration, it do no good for our nation, no. So if we want the country to be outstanding among the rest, we got to try some constructiveness. So I want to tell all you people who creating the trouble. It's time to check up on yourself and put hatred on the shelf. Then your eyes will open to see, oh God, a nice place Grenada could be, and you'll be proud. I love my Grenada, my homeland forever. Sing the chorus louder, tell them about Grenada, the land of my grandfather. She will always prosper. Oh, my Grenada, my food, clothes and shelter. Grenada is such a paradise, oh God. But a lot of folks don't realize, if we learn to pull we hand, do the little that we can, we could make Grenada a better land. Hey. Mommy, oh my Grenada. Oh my Grenada.
So fast pay, a new and easy way to pay. So fast pay, so fast pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
So fast pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. So fast pay, so fast pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Green's Concept introduces the latest innovation in air conditioning technology in Grenada, providing the most energy efficient, environmentally friendly air conditioning units in Grenada. Using a natural refrigerant, all air conditioning unit systems are up to 40% more energy efficient than the current units used in the Grenadian market. Powerful cooling while using less electricity and very inexpensive. That means more money in your pocket. We offer free delivery to all locations of installation and installed by top quality trained professional engineers with over 20 years experience in the business. Contact Green's Concept 417-5460 or 442-1663. Email greensconcept@gmail.com. At Green's Concept, we cool you and the planet.
Greens Concepts announces special prices on 18,000 and 24,000 BTU units. You have been saving on power, now save on prices. Call us today.
He said he don't really want the AstraZeneca. He said what he really want is the Moderna or the Pfizer. But if he can't get that, he go wait on the one from Cuba. Plus his friend in the country making a special one from Bush and they calling it the push in the bush. I say, boy, don't be stupid. The best vaccine is the one you can get right now. Because while you're waiting on vaccine, COVID not waiting on you, you know. So take what you could get today because tomorrow is another story. Plus vaccine is not just about you. It's about you protecting your co-workers, your friends, your family, your community. You don't want to bring nothing by them and they shouldn't want to bring nothing by you. So make sure they get the vaccine too. I mean to say you wash your hand, you wear your mask, you keep your distance. So what's a little vaccine? A jab here and a jab there and you're done. It's just a different kind of jab. So boy, take in front before in front take you. Get your vaccine now.
Treat yourself from head to toe with A1 Hair, Skin, and Beauty products from Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store. Located on Benjamin Street in Grenville, close to the New Testament Church. Want to achieve that classy Instagram model look? Come visit us at Sarah's Beauty Salon. We offer expression, pre-stripped, and antibacterial braids, forelocks, cherry curl, deep wave, yaki weave. Lisford wigs are also available, both synthetic and human hair. Of course, we offer a collection of extensions, Brazilian 100% human hair and Peruvian 100% virgin Remy. We provide our customers with the finest nail care products, eyelashes, do-rags, razors, shaving products, and weaving needles to keep you stylish and popping. Visit Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store today. And remember, we treat our customers with the lowest prices nationwide and raging discounts store-wide. Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store, where all your beauty wishes will most certainly be granted.
Step inside. yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Spot On, a new program with new perspectives every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here on the Realest of the Real, Real 91.9 and 91.5 FM. Real talk, real people, real issues in real time. With your host, Sheldon Scott.
So that's going to do it, my friends. Congratulations once again to Karani. Thanks, bro. You've done it. According to my grandparents, you've raised our noses once again. Grenada to the world. Morning to friends inside of Brooklyn. And wherever you are in the diaspora, good morning to you. We've done it. Peace, love, happiness, and joy. For yet another day, thank you so very much for listening to Real 91.9 FM. Despite our many challenges, we try to make it every morning. News next.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
This is the latest news update from the Northern News Network. Details coming up shortly.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay. Flow is keeping you connected.
Welcome back. Increasing food security through backyard gardening, promoting sustainable agriculture, and encouraging healthier eating habits are the aims of the Backyard Gardeners Network initiative. The newly launched initiative is a collaborative effort between the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry and the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture. In the region, the Climate Prediction Center of the United States, based National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, has warned that Jamaica and the rest of the region is still projected to face an above-average hurricane season. Internationally, dozens of bodies of Ethiopians from the Watton Tigray region are being buried in eastern Sudan. Here are the details.
For almost a week now, Gebre Tensai Gebre Korostos, an Ethiopian farmer in Sudan's eastern Kassala state, has been playing the role of gravedigger. The banks of the Sitate River that flows between the two countries has been carrying the bodies of Ethiopians he says are from Humera in Tigray, where a conflict has been raging for nearly a year now. The bodies were found at the end of last week, a few days after dozens of new refugees from Tigray arrived at a reception center in Kassala. Humera, near the border with Sudan, is one of the few areas still under the control of the Ethiopian government and Amhara militias. But the Tigrayan Defense Forces took over the capital, Mekelle, and other major cities weeks ago. Some of the new arrivals say they witnessed hundreds trying to escape Humera and were killed and thrown into the river. Legacy says he was part of the group that found some of the bodies and buried them. Most of the graves were dug just meters from the river.
There are several burial sites like this one along the Sitate River, each with different numbers of bodies. But people here in Wad El Hilew say not all those found in the river were pulled out. And while the bodies of those who died trying to escape Tigray are buried here, there are reports of similar graves in the region where the death toll is unknown.
Since the start of the conflict in November last year, there has been accusations by rights groups of atrocities by the warring parties. Many Tigrayans have reported being targeted for their ethnicity, raising concerns of ethnic cleansing and genocide. At least 2 million people have been displaced and 60,000 have fled to Sudan. A communications blackout continues, and humanitarian organizations say more than 5 million people are in need of aid. Ethiopians here, including Gebre Tensai, say they hope their work would now be over. But he knows as long as the conflict continues in Tigray, there'll be more bodies to bury on both sides of the border. Hiba Morgan, Al Jazeera, Wad El Hilew, Kassala.
And in sports, Grenada's Kirani James finished in third position in the final of the men's 400 meters at the Olympic Games on Thursday, August 5th. That ends the latest news update. Thank you for listening.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and